Hey guys, it's me, John Avenger, once again, the real John Avenger. If you see another person here on YouTube or Facebook or Twitter that has my name, it's fake, it's not me, trust me. There's only one me. There's only one person that has my face. And excuse me. Yeah, cuz excuse me. These people have been trying to hack me and pose as me, but I'm not it's not me, trust me. I am the only John Avenger. I just changed my profile pic on Google Hangouts and on Google Plus, and I changed my photo on my channel. So if it has my face, that's me. If it doesn't, it's a fake. Trust me. I am who I am. I'm not gonna make fake accounts here on YouTube because that's not who I am. But anyway, let's get back to non-Marvel superhero month because this is what I've been doing all month. And like I said, I promised I'm gonna review the 2012 Josh Trank film that he made that was before that disaster Fan Four Stick Chronicle. Yeah, this is a found footage film that came out in 2012. I was kind of uncertain about the film because I was like, okay, a found footage superhero movie, can that work? And obviously it did. Audiences bid it. The audience, they went for it, and the critics really enjoyed it for the most part. Uh, and it's really well done for a found footage film. It doesn't have the same downbeat ending that every single found footage film has in the horror genre. And it's a really short movie. It's 84 minutes long, so it's not a chore to get through. Now, Josh Trank, this is before he did Fan Forsic. These three leads are one thing that was not in Fan Forsic, except for Michael B. Jordan. You have Dane DeHaan before The Amazing Spider-Man 2. This is when he did a good performance. Alex Russell, who's the lead Australian guy. Michael B. Jordan, Michael Kelly, Ashley Hinshaw, and a bunch of other people. This film was very intriguing. I didn't see this in the theater. I wish I could have. I saw the trailers and I thought it looked interesting because, there's a scene where there's a teddy bear floating and the guys are using telekinetic powers and then she scares the girl. I'm like, yeah, they pretty much touch like a meteorite in the middle of the city and touch it and they absorb powers and they have like telekinetic powers. They can fly and use telekinesis and do things, like move things with their mind. It's pretty cool. And the cast works very well. This is a guy driven movie, which is rare now because nowadays everything has to be SJW female driven films, which I'm getting sick and tired of. But here it works well. uh Dane DeHaan basically plays a guy that's a loser. He's a kid that gets picked on or whatever. He's misunderstood, and then when he gets these powers, he of course gets super absorbed with them, and then he becomes evil, and it's just causing havoc around the city. And well, you know where this is going, but it's still a really good story. Trank knew what he was doing. He should have just done a sequel to this. I would have much rather him do this than to do Fan Four Stick or a freaking Star Wars movie. Because let's face it, Rogue One could never be saved, even if Josh Trank had directed it, because they would have interfered and they would have messed it up like they did with Fan Four Stick. When he does something without studio interference, you get this, a good movie that's found footage. Yes, a shaky cam, so the camera's moving a lot, but it's still very well done. The special effects for the flying sequences are really good. It has a small budget, but it uses every cent of it. And the film looks really clear, and the cinematography is well done. It doesn't look cheap, and the acting's really good from the three leads. Because if that didn't work, then the movie would have just been some generic, action film. But it works well. Like the film is really really intriguing. It's a premise that I found interesting. I mean, I should have watched this in the theater. This is not the extended cut. It's like a longer cut, extended cut on Blu-ray. But I'm fine with having the DVD because I just wanted to see it. And the boys pretty much like they stack cards and do and make things levitate or whatever. It's really cool because they like to screw with people. You know how guys are sometimes. They like to screw around, but the film doesn't screw around. It is a superhero film. They don't wear capes and stuff, but they have the powers of a superhero. And the flying sequences I think are better than Man of Steel. There, I said it. When they're flying in the air, it looked real. It didn't look like some bad CG, you know, close up, wide angle lens, where your face is too close to the camera. I can't stand that. They did that in Son of the Mask too, and it looked horrible. Like you don't have to put your face right in front of the camera. That just looks really stupid. If it's Scarlett Johansson, yeah, give me those big lips to my face. That's fine because her, I could look at her face all day, but here, they have a lot of pan shots where you can see everything. Uh, Trank really knew what he was doing with this. There's a reason that he did this, and then when he did Fan Four Stick, nothing could be saved. He probably had a vision, and 20th Century Fox, the same studio that did this movie, screwed him over. So screw 20th Century Fox for doing that to Josh Trank. That was not cool, because he made one of the he was shoehorned into one of the worst superhero movies I've ever seen. At least this one is a good one. And 2012 was a great year for cinema. You had this, and you had Avengers, and you had uh, the Dark Knight Rises, you had Dread, you had a lineup of really good films that year. Yeah, a lot of people are mixed on Dark Knight Rises. I hated Amazing Spider-Man, but this is way better. It's shorter. It has a better budget. It doesn't have horrible CGI. The cast is much better than that movie. I would take Dane DeHaan here alone, or Michael B. Jordan than freaking Andrew Garfunkel. I'm sorry, that guy does nothing for me. He is boring to watch. Hacksaw Jim Duggan, ho! I can't see that movie. It'll depress the piss out of me. Plus, I already got through a long week of 2 hour movies, so I'm not gonna go through that again. But Chronicle, if you want to waste, not waste, but if you want to kill time, you have an hour and 25 minutes to keep burn before you go out or something. Watch this movie. It's a fun superhero movie, and it caught me off guard because I did not watch this in 2012. I saw this like a couple years ago. I bought it at Best Buy, real cheap, and I was like, okay, I'll give it a chance. And Max Landis wrote this as well. I know this guy is some rainbow colored hair guy on YouTube that appears. Yes, I know what he is, but I'm not going to get to that. This is not about agendas. This is about entertainment, and this movie is entertaining from beginning to end. If you want to forget about Fan Four Stick, just watch this. This is Trank's magnum opus in comparison, and it's shorter, and it's not boring, and it's well shot, and it's not studio interfered. You can tell. And I wish this had more features. A commentary on Wood Trank would have been really awesome. But it is what it is, and it's a good movie. So thanks, guys, for watching. Like I said before, I'm the only John Avenger here on YouTube. The other ones were fakers, freaking posers, freaking trolls trying to pretend to be me. I'm the only one with this face, and I'm here to stay. No one's gonna take that away from me. So, thanks, guys, for watching. Watch Chronicle is a good one. Definitely Trank's best film so far. Hopefully, he'll come back and make a comeback and do a sequel to this. Be better than any Fan Four Stick sequel. I don't want to see a sequel to that. That was soulless and boring, and I don't want to endure that again. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Take care, and I will see you in the next video.